you add the military, like unknown shit to it, to that factor and that equation, it just creates this whole like cloud of the unknown. And there's certain things that you can't control. Yeah. So it just makes things like harder for you to kind of be like, okay, this is what I want to do and this is how I'm gonna do it and this is what I'm gonna do to get to that step. It doesn't work like that. Like, you know, it's just very, it has its challenges, you know, so.
So how's that like being a spouse of the military? What is your experience on it? Now that we're touching on that.
Yeah, my personal experience as being a spouse is, it has its pros. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, because at the end of the day, you don't worry about how you're gonna pay rent, how are you gonna freaking, I don't know, like where's your next paycheck gonna come from? Like at the end of the day, you're taken care of, right? But then you gotta deal with the mental aspect of it of, you're married to somebody, but you still feel single. You know, like, for example, right now, okay, my husband is deployed right now, right? This is the third year that we're going to be married. He missed our first year anniversary because he was deployed. He was home for our second, and now he's gone for our third. So it's like, out of the 3 years that we've been together, married, living together in our own home, he's been gone for half of that. So it's like, imagine, you know, I can't imagine how the people that have kids deal with it. And, you know, I commend them and, like, I take my hat off to them because it's not easy to have kids and say that you have a significant other, but they're barely around. That sucks. No one wants to be in a situation where they're married, but they don't have their significant other to go to freaking parties with. Mm-hmm. To go, I don't know, freaking take a walk outside with. Like,
they just watch TV with them in the room.
Exactly. So it's like, for me, it takes a toll on me mentally. Because it just is not the life that I expected I was gonna have. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, my life took a turn for the crazy side because I've been hit with all these different things that I wasn't expecting and I didn't see coming. So, you know, I don't know, like the military spouse like side, and that's another thing that kind of led me into joining. I was like, maybe if I join, it'll make me be able to spend more time with him. Because then when he leaves, maybe I could leave. But that's not how it works either. So, you know, I learned that really quickly. So, I don't know. It's just hard, like, as a military spouse. And it's harder when you're around people that don't understand.
We don't understand what you're going through right now. And I don't know what to say, to be honest with you.
You know, like, it's just...
and when people try to put their input on it, I'm sure it's even...
And that's why I'm saying show right now, because I just can't... I can't...
Yeah. I don't speak on something you don't know about.
Exactly.
And, like, I don't mind, you know, when y'all speak on it. But it's like when adults... trying to be like my favorite line, well, you knew what you were signing up for when you married him. No, the fuck I didn't. I don't have experience in the military. No one in my family that I know personally and I'm close to has a military background. So, like, when people are like, oh, it's okay, like, it's okay. No, it's not. Like, no, it's not okay. You know, like, it's very frustrating when they're like, just do this. Just do that.
Like, if it was that easy, then you would.
Yeah. And then that's what I'm trying to make people understand when I'm like, if it was that simple, you know, everybody would make the same choices. But there's a reason why the military has the highest divorce rate. Because people get tired of it. And then what happens? Infidelity comes into the picture. You know how many people cheat in the freaking military? That's a whole other ballpark. That's a whole other topic.
That's like an ongoing joke in the military, probably.
Yeah. There's a reason why they have a whole fucking cadence when you're military about Jodies. The Jody is like the person that's taking care of your significant other when you're not there. That's not something they come up with just because. Like, it's because it happens. Like, I can't tell you how many stories I've heard of people when they're away in basic training eating shit because, you know, it's not fun. It's not a good time getting yelled at for absolutely nothing all the time. And then you find out that the person back home is being taken care of by somebody else. Or when they're deployed in the freaking who knows where, like butt fucking nowhere, and they're back home, the significant other's back home, and you come to home and you find out that you got left because they got tired of the life and they just didn't want to deal with it anymore, so they found somebody else and left you.
It's crazy. Fucked up life.
The trust issues that comes with this lifestyle is insane. Like, especially when you put somebody that already has like a little bit of trust issues into the picture and you add the military to it, that shit sucks. So it's not a good time, like, at all. Positive.
You good.
But yeah, they just got home.
Anyway.
So yeah. So.
Hello.
Sorry.
That's your dad. Last episode was my dad.
Now
Now
it's my dad.
That's about to be my dad and mom.
Alright, anyways.
So yeah, so you know, it's just different. Like, it's a different world. It's, you know, and then the thing is, like, making friends is not easy either. You know, like, you never know who you can trust. And then the thing is, when you finally do make friends and you have to up and leave and move, it's just constant change.
She pour her heart away. I just remind her for myself. Said she is scholar crazy, but I bet she like them double C. But you ain't proud of baby, I make sure that you stay proud.